Hi, this is Dr. Buie, and I am your facilitator for Science 1305, Creation Science, and also for World Religions as well. So I'm speaking to both classes to make this announcement quicker for you. First of all, we've had a lot of starts and fits with Populi, and I'm learning it, you're learning it. I noticed that of the two courses, still everyone hasn't been able to sign on to Populi. I'd ask you to contact the online coordinator at the administrative offices of TBC to make sure someone is there, can help you with your user ID or password if that's the problem. If that's not the problem, why you haven't signed on, there are still people in both courses who have not signed on. You need to do that as quickly as possible because remember, we assess your class participation by how much time you spend online doing the requirements and so forth. But what I want to tell you this evening is that I'm going to not start week 2 until everybody has accomplished week 1. Now listen closely, if you will, to what the requirements are, but I want you to know that week 1 requirements, your reading of the viewing of the lesson, the viewing of the video tutorials in both courses, the reflections and 2 comments on other student reflections, as well as your student introduction post and the upload of a photo. By the way, remember students to upload an appropriate personal photo for your profile in Populi, and that will help me a lot. And then the last requirement the last 2 requirements of week 1 is to completely read the syllabus. By the way, let me tell you that 80% of quiz 1 has to do with what's in the syllabus. So pay close attention to the course syllabus, and it's under the syllabus tab. You can click on it and read it to your delight. But you need to read it because quiz 1 evaluates you on that. Also, when you view the videos, take notes of those videos because in the case of Creation Science, there are a couple of questions about one of the video tutorials and asked you a question about what was said during that tutorial. So be sure to review and study the additional voices, the video tutorials that we get from other experts in the field of creation science. Also, on the world religion side, be sure to get your introductions posted. It's just a brief summary of who you are, where you're from, that kind of thing. And then comment on 3 other students' introduction. For example, like welcoming them to the course and making them feel at home. Also, World Religions has video tutorials to watch as an introduction to the 5 world religions: Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam on the religion side. Also, be sure to take quiz 1. Now the deadline, everybody alert, alert, alert. The new week 1 deadline for doing all those things and uploading or emailing me your quiz 1 is September the 6th. Everybody say it together now, students. The deadline for week 1 requirements is now September the 6th. Don't worry about the syllabus. We'll manage to catch up as we need to, but I want to bend over backwards to make sure you can get more comfortable with Populi, and I can get more comfortable with Populi as well. And so don't worry about week 1 deadlines. It's already extended a week out from now. Instead of Tuesday the 30th of August, it's now Tuesday the 6th of September. So take a deep breath and relax. By the way, let me also put you at ease to tell you I'm going to do my very best to allow you to be successful in these courses. I appreciate every one of you. I'm glad you're at TBC. I'm glad you're taking these courses with me. They are exciting, informative. You'll gain a lot of knowledge you perhaps did not have before about these issues. So it's good for us to do this, but also I want us to start properly. So I don't want you to be behind the curve, upset, anxious, trying to get things done. But I also will tell you, once you get an understanding of how we do all of those things, you need to stay on that schedule as we go into week 2 in what would have been week 3. So I just wanted to announce to you, take a deep breath, relax. The deadlines for week 1 work is in September the 6th now. Then lastly, I want to say this to you. I'm so glad you are with me. But when you run into a difficulty, as several of the students have done, they have emailed me directly. I'll also tell you, you can call my cell phone anytime you need assistance. Do not sit back for 3 or 4 weeks, then call me and make me try to catch up all that work for you, when if you'd have called me right away, I would have done my very best to help in any way I can. So the rule is, you run into an obstacle, call Dr. B as quickly as possible. Now, you can always rewind this video, but here's my telephone number, 318-366-3911. 318-366-3911. Also, you should know this, but my TBC email address is Ralph, R-A-L-P-H, .Buie, B-U-I-E, at tbcnow.com. So that's ralph.buie at tbcnow.com. So either way, contact in difficulty. I look forward to having some great times. I know we've had these little bumps in the road, and I apologize for that, but we probably didn't give enough lead in to do some proper training, both for faculty and for students. But we're going to overcome that. I will tell you, don't worry about your grades. Get your documents and your requirements in on time. I will keep up with your grades very, very accurately as I grade each quiz or midterm or final exam. So, and I will answer as many questions as I can during some study sessions that we'll be having to make sure you're comfortable with all of the subject matter material. Okay, so welcome aboard. Sorry about some of the difficulties we've been experiencing, but I'm going to give you a whole week's break to catch up. So if you'll be just as faithful to do the work as you can, then we'll look forward to having a great semester. Perhaps we can even finish up early and give you a Christmas present in late November. So we have 32 students right now, 32 or 33 students in creation science, and we have about 13 or 14 students in world religions. One is freshmen and one is sophomores. Hey, glad to be a part of your TBC experience. You'll hear from me soon. God bless each and every one of you. Remember, Tuesday, September the 6th, week 1 requirements are due. God bless. Have a great Sunday evening.